What's up, everybody? Noah Lyles here, and today on How to Get Faster, we are going to have more of a little bit of a heart-to-heart conversation. We have talked about how to do drills, we've talked about how to run 200, and we've also asked, what do you guys want to see from this series? And I realized that we have to have a conversation that is a little more maybe personal to you. We have to talk about what do you want from track and field and how you're going to get better at it. Before I can teach you how to run each individual race and how to break it down and the mindset of everything, I really want to know and ask you the question, what do you want out of this sport? What do you want out of track and field? You might wonder why I'm asking you this, because this probably doesn't have much to do with getting faster, but it does. When times get hard and you're on your back and your coach is looking over you and telling you to get up after you just thrown up, you're gonna have to think to yourself, why am I doing this? Because the question will come up, why am I doing this? Now, I don't need you to have the best answer at the moment. Truthfully, I didn't figure out what my why was until maybe 2 years ago. But I have been running since I was 13. But again, having those small whys is gonna help you get through those hard moments. It's gonna tell you, okay, I wanna be great for this reason. I wanna push myself to learn more, and so on and so forth. So again, what is your why? And again, it does not have to be big. I don't need you to tell me you want to break the world record. I don't need you to tell me that you want to be the fastest on the track. Maybe you just want to be the fastest in your school. Maybe you just want to be the fastest in your class, your neighborhood. Those are all good reasons, because it's going to keep you moving forward. When those times get hard, when you get an injury and you need to know, okay, do I keep going with this? Or am I just gonna stop? This is gonna be your why. Of course, you can always change it. I change goals all the time. I have a goal that I throw out there that I want it to be at the very top. Break world records. Under that, win world championships. Under that, PR. You know, I change those goals interchangeably, and sometimes I push them out further because I just know I need new time. Now, how do I continue to keep my mind on the goal? I make small goals. Okay, this year I want to focus on just having a better start, or maybe I just want to have a better finish. Those small goals throughout the season help you go further. You probably haven't heard anybody actually say this to you, but when you're practicing, and let's say your coach gives you 4 300s, and you decide that you're going to jog those first 300s and then blast it. As a coach, when I see that, I'm gonna say that is bad data. You told me that you can run fast, but you didn't do it throughout the whole workout, meaning that you have energy to spare and that you didn't get what you needed out of the workout that the coach planned for you. And let's take it the opposite way. Let's say that you blasted on the first 3, meaning that you gave everything you had, but it was too fast for what your coach actually asked for. Well, now the workout is again ruined because you did too much, meaning that the next day you're not going to be ready to do whatever the coach asked you for, and you might be too sore. Maybe you'll get injured. It's too much. There's a balance. Good data is when you can do what is asked of you. If your coach says that he wants you to do a 300 and he wants you to run 80%, run that 80%. Even if you know you can go faster, give what your 80% feels like. Eventually, this will grow, and you'll start seeing PRs, and your coach will realize that maybe that 80% needs to be hiked up to a 90%, but only after he can see that you can handle that 80%. This is good and bad data. So now, as we continue this series, and I start saying front-end mechanics, I start talking about, doing drills every day, make sure that you're consistent, you will now be able to say, okay, this is good data. When something's off, you can know it's not because you did something incorrectly, but because maybe it just isn't right for you. And that's how we're gonna get good and bad data from this series. All right, everybody, I hope that this helped you a lot. I hope that you take this to heart and that you're able to go to your coach with this and, have a good discussion. Maybe figure out ways to better yourself as the season goes on. All right, until next time.